So it's the end of June, and I've been eagerly waiting for the Supreme Court's decision on birthright citizenship, which is expected any day now. A few days ago, we celebrated Juneteenth, and next week, our nation celebrates the big 250. And, all of this got me thinking, how did we get here? How did citizenship in America evolve over time? And like most things, the answer isn't simple, but we do know a few things to be true. The idea of citizenship is ancient, harken back to the Greeks and Romans. We know that long before the United States existed, indigenous communities lived across this beautiful land with their own governments, cultures, and histories. Later, people crossed oceans seeking freedom, religious freedom, political freedom, economic opportunity, and the chance to build a new life. We also know that not everyone arrived by choice. Millions of Africans were forcibly taken from their homes and brought to the colonies through the transatlantic slave trade. From the very beginning, America's story included questions about freedom, equality, and who would be recognized as part of the nation. When the United States was founded, there was no federal immigration system, right? There were no visas or green cards, no federal agency overseeing immigration. But Congress did decide who could become a citizen. And we know citizenship was not available to everyone. In 1790, President George Washington signed the nation's first Naturalization Act, limiting citizenship to free white persons. Then in 1857, the Supreme Court decided Dred Scott v. Sanford and declared that Black Americans, whether enslaved or free, were not citizens of the United States. And then just over a decade later, the 14th Amendment changed all of that. It established birthright citizenship and created a national definition of citizenship that did not depend on state laws. But the conversation didn't end there. Questions about who belonged in America continued for generations to come. Chinese immigrants faced exclusion, indigenous peoples were denied full recognition as citizens, and other communities encountered discrimination, legal barriers, and questions about whether they truly belonged. In 1898, the Supreme Court decided United States v. Wong Kim Ark, which became a landmark affirmation of birthright citizenship. And over time, many of those barriers came down, and America's understanding of who could become a citizen continued to evolve. And what all of this reminds us is that citizenship in America has never been static or some sort of straight line. It's a fantastical story of exclusion and expansion, challenge and change, and an ongoing effort to define who we are as a nation.